Hello everyone, we're back with more FF14. We're on the Ruby Sea. We're trying to figure out how to help these guys to get them to help us. By these guys I mean the Confederacy. There you are, Miro. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we've proven ourselves to be rather. Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Kojin mercenaries riding up Doman Confederates, you say? Surely Yotsuya has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least, I should like to think he cannot. I'd like to point out to you that Rasho probably thinks this doesn't change anything. Kidding. It is fucking with his own, so maybe. Look at Miro in her shorts.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Again later.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Asari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
They even gave me fish there. Alright. These gloves are item level 265, almost as good as my staff. Alright. Oh, I'm finally gonna get an upgrade to my chest piece. Well, not yet, but... So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. And those who belong to the Blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blues on the Isles of Becca. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait. Where is Lise? We cannot leave without her. Yeah, of course, Lise is gonna make us waste even more time. Why wouldn't she? So she just arbitrarily decided to run up to the end of this dock and... Sorry. Stare out at sea. Okay. Hush, mini cat. Mira, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something like of that in me too. I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, you... Gods, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we traveled to Garabania, I was in Limsa. Before we first traveled to Garabania, I was in Limsa Lominsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over, Miro too, and I won't take no for an answer. What about Ishtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright. Ishtola too, once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Excellent. We made plans to get pastries and hopefully cookies, because cookies are still good. Alright guys, we're heading over to the Isle of Becca. 776 yalms to the southeast. Well, that's not the way we're going. We are going southeast. Never mind. Oh, I actually have to swim there. Alright. Time to swim really fast. See, we can sprint in the water too, and Miro really knows how to sprint. Someone just flew overhead. Hi there. We discovered a new location. Yeah, they actually make you swim here. It's horrible. They really wanted to show off the fact that they added swimming in this expansion. I do like the reflection off the water though. They did a good job with that. Bear skies. I always wonder what that was over there, but I don't think we ever actually do anything with that giant reef pile. Okay. Almost there. Enough time to sprint again. $350 yalms to the southeast, guys. We've almost gotten all of our aether currents from this area. Thank you. Alas, I'm gonna have to fight this thing. Alright. Okay, no, I'm not. Never mind. I think this is the Isle of Beko, though, to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands around here. Marshall said there's a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. The wind-up Nanamo is still on my shoulder. Well, it was. Free sweets as someone's retiring today. Excellent. Oh, there's our ether current. I mean, they tend to put them in places you're going to be going anyway, so it makes it really easy to get them. Alright, and the last one should be somewhere southwest of here, I would imagine. 1,503 yalms to the west, so it's actually probably somewhere around Suino Sato, I would say. Or even the Isle of Zeki. Alright, here's a cave. I wish the IT leadership would retire. How long till that happens, you think? 30, 40 years?
Is that light I see up ahead? We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12, I think we're on the seabed.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
What are Salcath? Hello, everyone. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about his situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. Of Kojin and Kami. So tell me, my friends, what strange tide bears you to our home? This is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunshin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. Anyway, so this is the underwater area, Tamamizu. I actually really like the design of this place. There are Beast Tribe quests for the Kojin as well, should you be so interested in that. When did you remember here? No, I don't. Okay. Anyway, what's a Salcath?
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, you seek to compel our Red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
I caught the Eevee. Alright. Listen well, my friends. You require your assistance with the search for the priceless treasure, the Yasakani no Magatama. This jewel, the most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their Imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, we were to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you would have us search the ocean floor with this treasure of yours. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, drowning? Fear not, there is a ritual I can perform that to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkyu carapace. That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells, and Lise can look for the coral. Miro, would you go and find an unkyu and relieve it of its carapace? Sure. Just make me run all the way outside again to do that. I like how they raise birds under the sea. There's something weird about that. Vector, how do you feel about my black mage? Would you fight Black Mage Miro? God, some of the bosses later are going to be awful, as I am horrible at Black Mage. Sass is a big, thick, black mage. I don't know about thick. Miro's pretty lean. There's one right here. This should be good, right? Sorry, I don't need to cast Sharp Cast here, but I'm doing so just at a, to create, a habit. I accidentally cast the wrong spell thing. Did I not get the carapace? Alright, rude. I'm not casting Flare like a real mage would. You'll get to see me cast Flare soon-ish. Nothing survives long enough for it. but I'm not going to exclusively class flare. That would be terrible to watch. Dead. Okay, didn't give me one. I think this might be the only time in existence where they're not giving me it right off the bat. Don't know Carapace? Fuck you, game. Massive waste of my time. Okay, so they're only down here. Okay. I remember there's some over here on this beach, so guess we'll head over there. Oh, okay, hang on, this guy respawned. The Magans. Finally. Alright. Not running all the way through that cave again, though. Arena, hello! We're in Stormblood now. They will. Starting today, they should be sent out sequentially. So I'll keep an eye on my email and send you yours once I get it, okay? I've got my email open and ready. Perhaps one day we will live in a world in which poor Uniku need not be slaughtered for Kojin rituals, but today is not that day. Hey, you paid for it, man. I'm just helping out. Oops. Alright. I got it! I got the ruby coil you wanted. And the sea snails. They're about the size of my fist, so I realize now that you may have meant yours. I'm not actually wearing clothes, Tengage. This is a tattoo. There shall be more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it is far too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Surely you realize we've been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already we have scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory, to no avail. All that remains is the region to the west. The shellless of Suina Sato can provide you with better guidance than we. We should do well to visit them first. Shellless? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Rain have been here as long as I can remember. Shiosai, the overseer, I believe, can tell you more when you arrive there. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. We have yet to carry out the ritual. Are these turtles ninja, teenage and mutants, and perhaps have the ninja job? I mean, one of them had a katana. Oh, sick. This person gives you gunbreaker and dancer weapons. In Soraban, we trust. Are you ready, my friends? To explore a world unlike any you have ever known? Then let us go western part of the village, where the waters twist and turn and complete our preparations for the ritual. But before that, guys, We need to equip our new armor. Hey, let me equip my new armor, game. I don't need to see them walk away. What is this? Arena! Oh, now I have to get a burger. Thank you. Dawntrail hype indeed. Thursday. Which I'm not going away now, so I'll be able to play it. But thank you, Arena! Here, you can look at Steve, the Babble. She also says thank you. Dawntrail hype indeed! Heroes in a half shell. I never know what to say to you when you do that, but honestly, seriously, it's a huge help. He dove into the water a moment ago and said to wait here until he returned. You have to go to some kind of goodbye party for an old colleague on Friday?
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends. Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths, receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alisaie?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
Incredible! I could swear I was breathing air!
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Wow, look at them! I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
treasure in no time. Come on!
I was looking at it like, the fuck do I stay on that? Diving unlocked. Yes, we can go underwater now. Owing to Soroben's blessing, you may now dive into deep water and stay submerged indefinitely. Underwater settlements like Tamamizu and Suinosato can be accessed via circular portals. To leave deep water, you need only swim towards the surface. Conversely, to dive into deep water while swimming on the surface, press Control plus spacebar. Should you become separated from your steeds, speak to Soroben and Tamamizu to mount a striped rare. Yeah, I wonder. That'd be hilarious. Alright, give me a sec, guys. We're going to take a break here, and then we're going to go and explore with our underwater mount here. Don't go anywhere.